I think the Bears could really shock some people. And I like they put flirting on the
Super
bar.
Bowl?
I'm flirting with the
When are you gonna, make your move?
Well, sometime in September.
I'd be like, don't do it.
So you would be my wingman saying
Flirting with the
Make
Super
his
Bowl.
move.
If the Super Bowl's at the end of the bar, like, buddy.
Caleb Mahomes in the first of many Super Bowls this year. Oh,
Says
you're halfway
Mr.
right.
Raiders v. Cardinals.
you know what? Great. You know what, Brew? Great recall.
I'm just saying, wow.
Great recall.
I'm just saying.
Thank you very much.
You picked the Raiders in the Cardinals. You're sitting here. You're high on your Denver Nuggets pick, so you're just making fun of everybody's takes.
You did.
I just had to bring you down.
You did pick Raiders Cardinals. He's going to say you got catfish or something.
Yeah, Patriots thing.
Yeah. What do
We're
people
about to reach a new low on the show.
What do you mean?
Nick is
last
so giddy.
night,
What is it?
last night was an important moment.
Oh, I forgot.
Okay.
If people don't know, about a month ago, I started flirting with the take that the Bears could win the NFC.
Officially, what you said was, I flirt with a lot of takes too.
I said
it's just kind of an idea.
I see the take sitting down at the end of the bar. I'm sliding in a drink, and I'm asking it how long it's in town for.
Which was
last night, I told you guys yesterday that yesterday was me and the take's third date.
Wow.
Where'd you go?
And?
I mean that's but it was an amazing evening and morning.
Oh God!
Oh, wow.
So here's what I'm gonna. Me and the take are gonna spend the weekend together.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, maybe your neck of the woods and Shelter
You
Island.
could go down to New Orleans, see how.
It's something like that.
A weekend away.
On Monday, I will let you know definitively.
I think it's smart.
If we're committed.
Yeah, don't.
But
rush
I
into
think it is all signs are pointing to this being a long-term connection.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm letting you know. So I don't really need to see much from Caleb in the preseason.
Some people right here on this very set have been flirting with picking the Bears to go to the Super Bowl, saying things like, and this is a real quote, they bought that take a drink from across the bar and asked how long it was in town.
Yeah.
Also, you said you spent the weekend with the take. That's the first things first doorbell, unfortunately.
Oh, really? I didn't know what was coming here. I really don't, Brew. I'm not lying.
I'm excited.
I don't know what he's.
Oh my! Oh my!
Wow, this is lovely.
I mean, this
what
is
a pleasant surprise.
a huge bouquet of flowers that we don't really.
Yeah.
Well,
So, do you have a question to ask
do
me,
you
Lyles?
know
Because
the answer? You don't even know the answer.
what is
hope.
it- am I supposed to read
I like
this?
the music.
It says,
It says, Nick, thanks for a wonderful weekend. Signed, the Bears to the Super Bowl take.
I mean,
So
it's
that is what it says. So listen, you
This
were supposed
whole
to ask
thing
me about this Monday.
Are you ready?
And you forgot.
I know, but it's just getting weird.
Okay.
Like you have a.
So here's the deal.
Says the guy that brought out the.
I'm just a
bouquet of
delivery
flowers.
guy.
Exactly. And by the way, these are gorgeous and real. I mean, that's an expensive bouquet of flowers. Everyone's going to be wanting to flirt with the Bears to the Super Bowl take. So I, like any wise man would, need to, metaphorically put a ring on the take to make sure everyone knows. Everyone knows where I stand and where we
You're
stand.
officially going.
So
out.
I am here to say, after a long courtship, a few lovely dates, and a really transcendent weekend, I'm ready to move from the flirtation stage to the commitment stage. And I am picking the Chicago Bears and Caleb Williams to win the NFC and to be a rookie quarterback representative in the Super Bowl.
Wow.
I like the Lions. I think they have a top 3 overall roster in the league, but I don't think they're going to be good enough to beat the Chicago Bears, who I think are going to win 11 games, win the division title. I think they are going to be one of 3 teams this year that has a top 10 defense and a top 10 offense. Caleb is going to be able to spread the ball around to Swift, who Brew used to love. I don't know if he does anymore. Rome Odunze, DJ Moore, and I think Caleb's going to run for 500 and score 5 rushing touchdowns. And I love how soft the open of their schedule is, which allows for them to get confidence and get rolling before the divisional games come. Chiefs and Bears. We already know I picked the Bears. And then in the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes, it's the Spider-Man meme, Patrick Mahomes against Patrick Mahomes 2.0, the original wins. Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs are, of course, champions.
That's fair.
Real question. Like, it's not sure.
Listen, if anybody wants to sell some of their Caleb Williams stock, that's fine. I'll buy it up. But I do have to address one thing Brew said earlier, which is this is the team I had in the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
And I had Chicago in the Super Bowl, and there's a bit of a problem. Hubs, come on. Go ahead and come on out.
Hubs
Oh, wow. Huh?
Yeah, I heard the doorbell. I mean, if you remember.
Oh, no.
Oh,
we have, because if you remember when
Yeah, I do remember this.
I got engaged to the Take.
Yeah.
We had flowers and a letter.
This is like a Wednesday
So,
thing.
Wild, what does that envelope say on the front?
Oh, sorry.
Like a Halloween
The Bears
flower.
are going to the Super Bowl Take from your betrothed. Now he wants me to read this letter. Because remember, he was doing stuff that was like,
he was
buying a drink and he's like, I got a
winking
hotel
at
room for you.
her,
I'm like,
yeah.
what's going on with this type of take?
Had a little
I have
was
a letter.
weird.
Dust, give us
It
time
was
here. Go
weird.
ahead, Wild.
This is so stupid. First, let me thank you for a truly beautiful and serendipitous whirlwind few months. From the moment I saw you at the hotel bar to right now, I don't regret a single minute. However, sadly, you have allowed another man. In fact, it's actually 2 men, Matt Eberflus and Shane Waldron, to come between us. Oh my gosh.
That's true.
Thus, I must call off our engagement. I'm getting like legitimately sad.
I know, it is sad.
Until you permanently remove these men from your life, please understand, I'll wait for you.
Which means I am officially an NFC Super Bowl bachelor.
Hit the music.
Man.
Let's go out.
Oh, it's exciting times.
Oh, we're going to be
You
out.
guys married to the old ball and chain, Green Bay. You have San Francisco. I, on the other hand, am hitting the streets.
Same with mine. I got Detroit.
You're happy with yours.
Yeah.
In the town, not the streets.
Well, who knows? Listen, as people know, I'm an NFC Super Bowl pick bachelor. And I had a wonderful weekend in Rittenhouse Square with the Eagles to
Did his homework.
what do you mean? Oh, I think it's a great steakhouse there. It's so good. With the Eagles to the Super Bowl take.
Yeah.
And I had narrowed it down.
Stay over?
It's personal. I had narrowed it down to 3 options. The Eagles, the Rams, who I've always had a soft spot for. You guys know that.
Of course.
And the Lions. But I'm not going to commit to a team with a civilian at quarterback. So the Lions are out.
Great.
And also there's, they've got a lot of people.
Unbelievable.
So I have an announcement. Dust, I don't know if we can show the graphic, but here's the deal, America. The winner of this game is my pick.
Wow.
Eagles-Rams with my NFC pick on the line. Oh, yeah.
So if the Rams win,
They're my
that's your
pick.
pick.
Yeah, if the Rams win. Absolutely.
They might not even
They've
make
got
the
the
playoffs
only.
either.
They've got the only
might not
true
make the
superstar.
playoffs. That's right.
They've got the only true superstar
another duel.
quarterback
Then
in
he
the
gets
conference.
another pick.
No, I won't take another pick. No.
If we don't make the playoffs,
I'm truly
of course.
shocked, though.
Why?
That Jalen, you would ride with Jalen Hurts.
Well, his superpower is how
And Nick
handsome he is.
Sirianni.
But listen, I love the roster. I love the roster, and they're out of the funk. I was wrong about Saquon. I'm the Saquon guy. I got Saquon for MVP. Bruce is quarterback awards guy.
I had him second.
It might be the Eagles. We'll see. Eagles-Rams. Wow. Winner gets my heart.
Live from New York. It's the show that has had a change of heart. We're starting with the final rose. Eagles trounce the Rams in LA 37-20. Saquon runs for 255 and 2 touchdowns. Have you found love again? Is the question I came.
Well, if people didn't watch last week, I had narrowed it down to the Eagles or the Rams to replace the Bears, who I had to break up with because Matt Eberflus and Shane Waldron came between us, as my NFC Super Bowl team. And I said, the fairest way to do it is they're playing each other.
Sure.
Let the winner take it. So let me do something I don't know if I've ever done. Drop a banner in non-sarcastic fashion for another team that's not the Chiefs, which is I'm officially the first things first Eagles guy. And nobody has been more of a...
How long did we work on this?
What are you talking about?
It's like American Beauty.
Oh, you don't mind when there's snow for your Mahomes Mountain intros. There can't be a few rose petals for... Yeah, this is a major announcement. And then I'll give you the ball. Then there is, of course, the man that made it all possible, Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, so
you're wearing his jersey.
I'm wearing his jersey
and
proudly.
his ring?
Who Chris Broussard had the foresight to call CMCS. Mm-hmm. But dare I say, he understated it. Wow. I do think it will make me officially the first things first Saquon guy. I don't know how it happened.
I look salty.
Trust me, Wilds, I'm as shocked as the next guy. But for me to be the Eagles guy and the Saquon guy on this show after I had almost been, a burr in their saddle, so to speak, I didn't see it coming. But the heart wants what the heart wants, Chris Broussard, and this is... Now, feel free to join me. Feel free to say the Eagles are going to the Super Bowl and Saquon's the MVP.
I don't flip-flop.
This is why I was flirting with the Rams early this year not early this year. Is that a doorbell?
Oh, God, we're acting.
What do you mean?
Wait, what?
I don't even know what this is.
This hot.
I told you.
Will you, as the leader of the show, will you read this for the audience? I don't know what it is. I didn't write it. What does it say?
This is why I'm the leader of the show. I don't like when we go too far with this.
What does it say?
To Nick Wright with little hearts over the eyes.
Oh. And is this
from
Dan
the
Fogelberg?
Rams win the NFC take?
Okay.
God.
I'm curious what it says. Those are nice roses. All right. Well,
Rams colors.
Let's just find out. What?
The way this starts is
I want to hear this.
I gotta get in here.
I'm dying.
Hey, you. It's been a couple of weeks since we talked, and I just wanted to know, I've been thinking about you. I know you've been busy, but I hope you caught the games yesterday. We were out there wowing Tom Brady, while Philly seems to be flirting with another funk. Just saying, LOL. Hope to hear from you. Fondly and lovingly, the Rams win the NFC take. P.S. I left a banner for you.
They did? I don't know what it is. Do you want to pull it down?
This is the weirdest bit.
I don't know what it
on
is.
television. It is a take.
Hold on. Let me
Flirting.
see. Oh, that is true. He is the only superhero in the conference.
What does that even mean?
I mean, it means you guys know my fondness for superhero quarterbacks rather than civilians. It's a civilian in Detroit. It's a civilian with some team dissension in Philly.
So are you breaking up with Philly?
Green Bay.
I'm not breaking up with Philly, but as you know,
Yeah, where are you? I don't know.
He's breaking up.
The
I'm not
Philly
breaking
fans
up.
are just
Bro,
starting
look at this.
I'm not breaking up.
It
I'm being
feels like
I'm
it.
being
Hey, you.
courted, but I mean it's worth noting that I was with Chicago when I got with Philadelphia, and as they say,
Oh, yeah.
you leave them how you found them. So yeah, I mean, I would
Wandering
say
eye to
it's
begin with.
always Brew. That Rams seems to. You saw yesterday the team I've been talking about when I always include them in the contender adjacent teams.
Except they lose every other game. Where have I heard that before? When it's not even true.
No, but they're getting
I
hot,
can't say the Ravens are a contender
getting hot.
because they lose every
won 2
blue
in a row.
moon.
Yeah. I mean,
But they are
8-5
7
versus
and
7-6.
There's a difference.
yeah,
There's a big difference between 8-5 and 7
I
and
mean,
6.
there's one game difference.
It feels much bigger than one game.
Well, what do you mean it feels
Because it's
much bigger?
three games difference between the wins and losses.
Okay.
But I'll say this, Nick. If they get in the playoffs,
They can beat anybody.
I don't see them winning the NFC, but I do think they could spoil somebody's season. Yeah,
So
this is a
listen,
good game.
they're winning the division. And I like Seattle. I think Seattle might end up finding a way to the playoffs anyway. But they're winning the division. And in the first round of the playoffs, if it holds, they'll get Minnesota, who they've already beaten. We can show you them there in Seattle's schedule. And what you're going to see is, well, the Rams have the Jets and the Cardinals, which is super winnable to get to 10. And then playing Seattle, they might not even, we can take that down, have to win that game.
Right.
And so in my eyes, someone's at the door, KW.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what is this? What? Oh,
Wait,
What is
really?
Doing this
No,
again.
hold on.
How many acting bits
What do
do we
you mean?
have in one show?
what do you mean? For the audience might be confused why we have Rams-colored flowers.
I don't think the audience is confused.
They might be. They might be new viewers.
Maybe. If you're a new viewer and just joining us, I'll talk right down the barrel here. Nick picked the Bears to go to the Super Bowl. The Bears aren't going to the Super Bowl. So then he started talking about sending drinks.
Yeah. Well, I was sent drinks to the Bears. I was flirting with that take. Then I had to break up with that
and
take.
You broke up with them, and then you had a bounce-back
weird.
Relationship with the Eagles.
Eagles-Rams winner got it, and now the Rams
are trying to catch up.
So is it over between you and the Eagles?
No, not at all. I'm not sending these flowers. I'm
receiving
the flowers.
He's being courted.
But I don't know. I'm curious what this letter says.
Nick.
God almighty. What is
it
wrong?
PG?
This is too much.
Is this
and
PG?
super weird. Every weird idea I've ever had has never involved lipstick on a letter from an NFL team.
What does it say?
Gosh darn it. Thinking about you with a wink. Hope you saw the game last night. There's a lot more where that came from. What does that mean? If you know what I mean, hope to hear from you with lips, which means someone at our office or you kissed
the take kissed it. I don't know what you're talking about.
It should be like a football or something,
Just
or
letting
a
you know.
ram hoof.
I'm just letting you know.
Lips.
Every time I watch the Rams play, I feel like they can go to the Super Bowl.
You're smitten, man. Just go ahead and do it now.
Look at this, bro. Look at the lips. A hoof would have been funnier.
Nick, man, I don't like the way you've been flirting with the Rams. You're supposed to be the Eagles guy, and you winking at the Rams and buying them flowers
I
and all
wave
that
pom-poms
stuff.
for no one, and I'm insulted by this question. I'm an Eagles guy.
Everyone knows
The
that.
Eagles are my pick.
Here comes one
See?
of the worst bits that we do.
See?
No.
It's the odd flowers. Now there's usually a letter of
Are you gonna do this to the Eagles?
The last one had lips on it. Remember?
I don't even want to see what this card has on it.
Lyles, will you do the honors? I don't know what this.
It's also odd that I always read the letter, even though it's
What does
addressed
it
to you.
say on the front?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
I don't know how is the audience supposed to know what it's to?
It says to Nicky Poo.
Wow.
From you know who. This better not be a poem.
Nicky Poo.
That's embarrassing.
I see the outline of the lips.
What does it say?
I see it through the...
What does it say?
It's like a screw.
What does it say?
Big letter.
Can you just read it?
Let me get focused.
Okay.
Hey, you. That's just... I just wanted to say I had a great time talking to you last night. You've always believed in us, and that really inspired the team last night. I know you're worried about hurting the Eagles to the Super Bowl's feelings, but I know they'll understand. You and I have always been meant to be together. Forever yours.
Really?
The Rams to the Super Bowl take. And again, if
Brew?
you're wondering, there
Really?
are... Hold on one second.
How many teams you gonna get
Brew,
this year?
Lips.
hold on, Brew.
There's
Give me a
lips.
moment here. This is important, if you will.
It's been a long time coming.
I can't hide it anymore. I've always loved this team.
It's true.
Not only do the Rams beat the Eagles next week, the Rams
Too far.
win the NFC.
Too far.
There's.
Got to be kidding me. Are you serious? That's how you do it after all this time? After all this time?
I didn't want you to find
After
out
all
this
this
way.
time, you what?
I didn't want you to find out.
You didn't what?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry. You're sorry.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry. That's all you have to say for yourself. After all this
The
time.
heart was-
Really?
Oh, wow.
You know what?
Oh,
Give me
my
that.
God.
Thank you.
I'll take it.
You know what, Chris? Call me.
Oh, my.
Thank you.
I'm rolling with the, what the heck, man? You know what? You deserve that. You deserve that. You deserve that.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.